If you hear my voice and if you see my face, you are now in tune to another episode of Conversation with Omeezy. Remember, this is not an interview. It's not a podcast. It's a conversation. And today I'm having a conversation with an icon, an R&B legend, singer, songwriter, producer, father, Donell Jones. Donell Jones, how you doing, bro?
Brother? How you, man?
Man,
Good.
First of all, I got to tell you, it's an honor to have you here.
I appreciate that.
Like, you just don't know I'm a big fan. You've been a part of my life. You've been a part of the soundtrack to my life. And I'm honored to have you today, bro.
Appreciate it.
I salute. First question I got to ask you is, how you feeling today, man?
Awesome, man.
How your
awesome.
vibe?
Man, beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I dig that, man. Let's get right into it, dog. What was that moment where Donell Jones said, I love music. I can sing. I can do this.
When I heard Michael Jackson, Lady of My Life,
Yeah.
and I started singing it, I probably was around like maybe 13, 12, 13, you know what I'm saying, when that record came out. And chicks used to ask me to sing it.
Yeah.
And I sounded just like Michael Jackson on that record when I was that young. So that's how I knew.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great record, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, what was your first big crowd, like as a youth, like before you became Donell Jones, the superstar?
You mean like as far as like just singing in front of people?
Yeah, singing in front of people. Yeah.
High school,
High school,
in the
Talent
lunchroom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talent show.
Yeah.
Probably around like maybe 14, 15 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
you one of the guys who tore up the city at all the talent shows? You used to
I had
win
a group.
everything. Okay.
I had a group. So my group was called Porsche. It was
Okay.
a 4-member group. And we went around Chicago. We had a lot of shows around Chicago.
Yeah.
And I think our biggest crowd probably was at the Regal Theater.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know about that, but
I
the
don't
Regal
know,
Theater
but anything Regal sound big.
It's a Regal Theater in Chicago. It's kind of like the Apollo.
Okay.
So we had a show there. So that's probably like the biggest crowd I've been in front of.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I dig that, man. So, is this the same group you met Eddie F with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Tell me about your journey with Eddie F, man. I know he's a big part of your story.
Yeah, so we took a trip. Me and my group took a trip to Washington, D.C. around like 93. And what happened was we had a showcase, but nobody came to the showcase.
Yeah.
So we decided to go outside and sing for everybody who walked outside. So
Yeah.
Eddie happened to be one of those people.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, man, I want to sign y'all. Just don't sing for nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
And, quite naturally, we ain't believe it. So we just went outside and started singing for everybody else. He was like, nah, nigga, I want to sign y'all for real.
Yeah.
So about 2 months later, he sent us plane tickets from New York to come up to New York. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Eddie F, for those who don't know, Eddie F is a legendary figure, right? He
Heavy D's DJ.
Heavy D's DJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he had dealings with Uptown and that situation, right? Or
Say it again?
that Eddie F, he was around like the Uptown
Yeah, no,
scene,
he was
right?
there. That was his whole thing. Uptown, you know what I'm saying? He did stuff with Albie Shore, Christopher Williams,
Yeah.
just countless artists on that label.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige. Yeah.
So around that time, before you popped off as an artist, what was on your playlist? Like, who was some of the artists that you was like, man, this some dope shit, or I got to work with him when I get where I want to be?
I mean,
Well, that was early '90s, right?
yeah,
Late
early
80s?
90s. But I'm saying like as far as the artists I listen to,
Yeah.
Ozzy Brothers, Alicia Myers, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
R. Kelly,
Yeah.
Jodeci,
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, SWV. I can go on for days. I listen to everybody.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you-
saying?
you
Like
music head.
from the 70s all the way to the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say like Michael Jackson is one of your biggest influence?
Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, the Isley Brothers. Yep.
Yeah. Were you ever able to meet Michael?
Nah, I never met him, man.
Okay.
That was the one thing I didn't get a chance to do.
Okay. What about Stevie?
I met Stevie.
Okay. What was
For
that
sure.
like, man? What was that experience like?
Amazing. You know what I'm saying? I ended up I recorded one of his records.
Yeah. I know.
So,
There's a story
I mean,
behind that. I gotta ask you a
Yeah,
question.
so I mean when I got a chance to meet him, he was like, yo man, great job, man. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Thanks for making me some more money.
Okay. So you really
Yeah.
did not hear his version of that song before you recorded?
I did not.
Wow.
I did not, man. I did not. I didn't even know it was a Stevie record because if
Yeah.
I had known it, I wouldn't have never touched it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have did that.
Because I remember being younger, and I honestly, I ain't trying to make nobody feel older in here, but I thought that was your record coming up until I heard Stevie.
That ain't my
First.
record, man.
Like I
That's
told
the
you,
that's
man,
the King
you
record.
were the soundtrack of my life, man.
I
You were part of that,
appreciate
so
you.
I thought I was like,
No, man,
let's
that's
sing
Stevie
Donell
Wonder right there,
Jones.
bro. That's
Yeah.
Stevie, man.
Yeah, I definitely learned.
Yeah.
Salute to
Yep.
legendary Stevie Wonder, man.
For sure.